Today we are on a mission to go off the Westmoreland Heritage Trail and to find a geocache that's rated a 4.5 terrain geocache up on the side of a mountain. So we're heading down the trail right now and we're about to veer off after this tunnel into the woods, through the woods, and we're looking for a geocache that hasn't been found in well over 2 years, and also exploring a rock arch that is up at the top of this mountain area. Ooh, big tunnel here. Out here on the Westmoreland Heritage Trail. This thing is one of these trail offshoots. I just gotta find it. Okay, so I think what we have to do here is we're gonna see if this goes anywhere. Try and follow this. We're going off the Westmoreland Heritage Trail now. Now this section here, it was unclear whether this was private or public property. It's right by the waterway, and the goal is to walk down the river a little ways until I get to a access trail, which looks like maybe dirt bikes or something like that run on it, and then I'll be able to walk down to see the arch and hopefully find this geocache. Look at that piece of bark. Look, we're in here. I'm not even sure what's happening. Currently, we're walking along a creek. Back there, that bridge is the Westmoreland Heritage Trail. And to get to this cache, I don't really think there is a trail. I just followed the Westmoreland Heritage Trail down a ways. And now I'm cutting through the woods and following the river. I'm kind of on this path of, I don't know what this is here. Looks like a deer trail. So we got a ways on the deer trail, and then it's somewhere up on the cliffside, I believe. All right, I found like a dirt road construction path coming from whatever that building is over there, which is fine. That's better than walking through the weeds at the river there. So let's follow this up, see where it takes us. Somewhere up on this hillside is the geocache, and I can't think of a better spot than what I'm seeing right now for where it might be. All right, we are here. See that hole up there, that cave? I bet you that really looks like the place where a cache might be. This might be my steepest ascent ever. I'm just kind of inspecting around here to see what the best approach would be to get up in there. These random blocks of shale that have fallen down, I guess, from the cliff face. Beautiful view of the river here. This way might be the safer bet, and then we might have to go around it to get into the cave. We'll see. Okay, I think I'm holding the camera flat. This might give a little better idea of the height of this thing we're about to climb up here. have a pretty marsh wetland area back in here. I just saw a robin. Yeah, he's still right over there. But I'm sure this has lots of wildlife. Oh, there's ducks if you catch it at the right time. I think you might have seen them. They just went in the other side of the things. And that's crazy because it's right off the huge turnpike there. Okay, and now to put this thing into perspective, there's the river and the highway. This is a beautiful cache. I think it's up in that hole there. Our first little stop on the way up this thing will be one of these two trees here. So once we get to one of these two trees, we'll take a short break. Just one step at a time is all you can do on stuff like this. Going down will be interesting, I think. Okay. Well, there you go. This helps with the show the steepness a bit. You can see we're going up already pretty significantly. Cave we want is up there, so let's take a break for a second, and then we will keep going. Tiny tree growing. We are definitely getting there, but a ways to go. And I think once we get there, that looks like maybe 6 to 10 feet of straight up. So hopefully I can walk around to the other side and not have to scale that vertically at the top of this big hill. We'll see. Here we go. Let's go up here first. And then I think cutting over should be easier. So if I go over to that tree and up, there's not a lot to hold on to. So I think, and I trained for this on the Rachel Carson trail with the root scramble, this might be a little steeper, but if I just go straight up here, follow these roots, I think I can get very close to the cave. Let's find out. Always looking for beehives on these trees before I grab them. I don't want to pick off a bunch of hornets that have made their nest on a tree or something like that. Okay. We're getting there. Woo! Here comes the wind. Hold on. Give the wind a second. Oh, there's a hawk up there. A vulture. One of them. There it goes. Like a turkey vulture, maybe? I think turkey vulture, but if you know, let me know in the comments, huh? Alright, let's keep sending it. Oh! Okay. That wasn't as kind. Big root here. Or I can sort of zigzag. Maybe zigzag. Any bees? No. Okay. Might need both hands. Not sure yet. Okay. We're definitely pushing like VB or V0 at the bouldering gyms. Crap. Okay. Right hand. Grab the root. Nothing on this tree. Okay, grab the tree, up, talking to myself, but hey, if it helps, it helps. Okay, we're almost there. Whoa, that just moved hard. Okay, can't trust that little one. Think I can trust this one here though. Let's get up here. All right, river's down there. Let me show you where we are. This is the cave section. Like I'm saying, it looks like a vertical climb there, so I'm hoping I can go around and in. We'll see. All right, let's figure out how to finish getting up this thing. See, the thing is, I don't want to misstep and fall here, because that's bad news. I think it's best if I go around these trees and up, just because one misstep is not pleasant. So let's do that. Man, that's steep though. You can see my foot sliding there. Snake check. Okay. Yeah, I think I can grab this branch here and swing my feet over. Perfect. All right. Yeah, see, I just didn't want to miss there, because that would be painful. Check out the stats on that climb then. I'll have to plug it into my phone and probably hike it a second time. But yeah, we got to figure out how to get up and in there, because I think that's where the cache is. So maybe I'll check the crevices around it first. All right, let's go up and around. You gotta watch the shale here, it's loose. Something pooped up in here. I don't know what that is. This huge tree here. Yeah. If it is up in there, we're gonna have a time of it. I'm gonna try and get around here. I need both hands though. That's not safe. We're just coming around the corner from the cave there. This is all like shale, so I don't think you want to be climbing this. You can help it. Oh geez. About tumbled there. That'd be no good. Hoping the cache is up in here. This definitely feels like the spot where it would be. So let's take a look. Whoa. How awesome is this? This is the other side we could have came up, but that's hyper steep. Yeah, I don't see it there. One would think it might be. It also could be on top of that ledge there. Not sure. And this is the cave that we were looking at, so let's check the cave out first. Make sure there's no bees. Okay. Whoa. Guys, how cool is this? Woo! Beautiful cave overlooking the turnpike. Down there's the path we came in on. Yeah, see, you wouldn't want to climb up the other way, because that's a straight cliff there. You gotta come up this way. Looking for a cache. It's definitely not in this tunnel, which is weird. Maybe it's just in the overhang here. I'm looking here to see if the cache is underneath. Yeah. Whoa, the wind, man. Thought it was moving up. The wind's pretty strong up here. I'll stand back up for you. Look at that. How cool, man. I'm just checking on top of this rock face here. Let's see if we can see it. There's the cave. I'm hanging on here to a piece of shale and standing. There's the highway. So I looked for the cache over the side there. I didn't see it. I also looked on this side, over in that section. Didn't see it there either, so we'll have to keep looking, but it's got to be in here somewhere. Put the hint up here. It says in a crevice, on a ledge, only logical place. So This seems like the logical place. My question is, where is in a crevice on a ledge? Because there's a lot of ledges, so keep looking. I've looked in the nooks, I've looked in the crannies, I've looked in the nooks and the crannies. I don't see this thing, but I'm gonna keep searching. Such a cool place. But check this ridge here, then I'll have to check the other side if I don't see it. Woo! Okay, see if we can find this thing. Maybe it's up on top of this shelf here. Only one way to find out. Not a ton to hold on to here, and the repercussions for falling are a bit high. So the plan is I'm just gonna hold the camera up like this and see if I can find the cache on top of the ledge. If it's there, I'll figure it out, but I'm not going up there unless I have to, because this is slate. This is not good for climbing. Yeah, I didn't see it on that cliff face, so plan is to go back up and around this thing and down the other side and see if we can find it. We're back below the cave. Let me know if you spot a geocache. I'm still looking for it. I don't see it here. I'm gonna go over this way and see if we can find this thing. Map says it's over this way more still, so I'm gonna keep going this way, but I need both hands. It's getting spooky. Now I bet you it's up in this hole. There's a cave hole up here. I bet that's where it is. Still nothing. I'm gonna keep going a little further. There's a cave up there. Hope there's nothing in it, but we'll see. You gotta find this thing. I do wonder if it's up this steep bit somewhere. We're coming along the side of this thing now. Only way to know is to get up there and find out. I bet you it's right up here. And man, I already tried to go up. See, my boots are full of mud. I got one route here. There's an okay smaller route there. But that thing that looks like a route is not. I tried grabbing it, it moves. This looks like it's walk-upable, but it's just pure mud. I can get my left foot on this and then decide how to get up there the rest of the way, I guess. Okay, see, I got my foot on this root here, but every time I try and take a step up, I just backslide right into it, and I think it's right up here. Hey everybody, I'm still looking, but I don't see it yet. I'm up that hill, I'll show you. So I'm up that slopey bit. I'm looking for this thing. I don't see it anywhere. And I can't really go up in here because it's mud, so I can just see the mud coming down here. And that's just straight down, there's nothing to hold, so gotta find it from here if it's here. I didn't see it up there, but you can see how I got back down. I just got hissed at by a goose. I'm just gonna go over this way and see if I can find another way up yet. But it's not looking promising. Yeah, I made a good choice not trying to cross up in there. That's just like straight down. Maybe up one of these sides I can find it yet. We'll try. I just don't know. So like I said, I went up that ledge and I didn't see it from there. I'm hoping maybe it's just down in here somewhere hiding. Now I'm wondering if I can find it if I go up on this side. I came up that side already and it didn't feel safe crossing, but it might be okay to go straight up here. So I came up the other side looking for this thing, and for the life of me, I don't see it. I've looked everywhere I can think of. Where we were before that I didn't want to cross was right down there, and I didn't cross it. I just climbed up this side instead, which was, I think, steeper, and it's gonna be a pain in the butt to get down. But I've looked. I'm gonna take a good look from here. There should be here if it's here somewhere. I'm up here holding on to the tree like a mountain goat. Let me know if you see this thing. I've looked and looked, man. I just don't see it. I've certainly tried to. There's water dripping. There's a little river running out the side of the mountain here. I've looked everywhere I could think of. Like I say, I looked in all nooks and crannies that I could think of. I thought about this hole behind me here, but I just don't see it back there. So, one more look to see if we can find anything. I just don't see it. Huh. Okay. All right. Back down we go, I think. Check up there. No. All the way up there. I was sitting here, and this whole rock under me started moving. I was sitting here on this rock getting ready to go down through these trees where I came up, and this whole big rock that I was sitting on started moving. So I'm getting out of here. I'm fairly certain I've looked in quite a few places. I'll have to message the cache owner and see if it's still here or not. If he says it's here, I'm gonna have to come back another time. Just one more recap. I looked over there. I got to the stopping point there. I went back down. I came up there. I went up there and looked. Nothing. I went up that side and looked. Couldn't find it. I gave it my all. I got to get back down this thing safely. Yeah, I was up in there, but didn't see it. Looked everywhere I could. Now it's just getting back down this part with there's no trees and stuff without falling. After a solid hour and a half look scrambling up in there, could not find it. But we did find an amazing cave, found a bunch of fun climbing features. So if you're out this way near the Turnpike in Murraysville and the Westmoreland Heritage Trail, come check out that cave up the top of the mountain there. Thanks for watching. See you next video.